It's in the game.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. LaQuint Allen to return this. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Nice on. 13, Lou. 11. Easy. Read a 24. Hey, I'm gun. Think right open. Here we go.
Lawrence gonna throw straight away here. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's gonna be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Easy. On the red.
Etienne on 3rd down. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Great job. Think right.
It's 4th down.
Hey, kill.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Yeah, here we go. All right, then we're going to 53.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! Hey, here we go, going to 54. Here we go, going to 54. Why, hey?
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. George Pickens the touchdown. Landon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
The 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Lawrence working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. 46, 46.
He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
47. Yeah! Here we go! Lord, hey, 47!
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Caught out wide. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the end zone, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, this big guy is moving! And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
And motion the tight end over. Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
More yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Circle, hot. Here we go.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Go. 11, add it.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. There we go. Kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Line 8. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
46. Here we go, 46.
Dak to the air here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Here we go.
Another throw for Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Dak throwing again. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
1st and 10. Prescott. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are stopped, and they're going to have the football out beyond their own 30. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that throw just too high for him.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
Back to the air, Prescott. He's got it, it's in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that, so let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards, and now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now here's Prescott. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
6-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Then we're going to 53. Hey, 47. 26.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
This is Allen to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This is Allen to return. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tolbert now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, Billy. Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision, that led to a post-snap first down.
46, 40. Yeah! Every boy, hey! Hey, kill! Hey, kill! 47! 26!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. 198. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47.
Snap is off, it's Prescott. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
Here we go, 47.
Now it's Prescott again. Delivers another one to Williams. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Hey, 47.
Dak out of the pistol. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Buys time, rolling right.